So since today's spooky day, I thought it'd be a great day to wear a really natural, everyday look, just to, get out the door and go. I don't know what this is. If you're wondering what I'm supposed to be, a sunburnt alien, I'm not sure. I don't know. I was just in a mood, Anyway, so this is my monthly wrap-up, basically, where I talk about things that I used up beauty-wise and what I bought and everything in between. Sorry if the camera angle changed, it fell, so things are going off to a great start. But anyways, let's just get straight into my empties, and I'm gonna start with the makeup products. There's only like one, but we might as well start there. I forgot to mention that each month I try to use up in monetary value more than what I buy, especially now that the month of October was the month that I started a new no-buy, so that's really a goal now. But just want to let y'all know this isn't the most exciting month. Like, not a ton of stuff happened, but it's just that's just kind of how it goes. Anyways, this first item, if you have been keeping track of my Back to Broadway project pan, then you would know that I finished this Buxom lip gloss in the shade Sugar. This retails for $21, and I would say I wouldn't repurchase it. If you know me, then that's pretty obvious because it's too expensive for my taste. I like drugstore. I like things to be as cheap as possible. So if anything's over $10, I'm gonna be side-eyeing you like, I don't know if you're worth that. Over $10? Yeah, who do you think you are? That's kind of my mentality half the time. So even if this was the best lip gloss in the world, I probably wouldn't buy it because I just don't think lip gloss is worth it for $21, especially because this doesn't have the most amount of product in the world, which I don't mind because lip gloss goes bad faster than other products. I learned that recently. If you are interested in a lip gloss and you're willing to pay the money, I would say this was a decent formula. It wasn't overly sticky. I only felt any sticky feeling once the color faded and I needed to reapply, but it wasn't that bad. And the main thing I didn't like was the menthol-y feel and taste. However, if you do like that, then this is probably your thing. After a while, I did find I got used to it. It didn't bother me as much, but it's still not my preference. I did like the color. It was kind of this brownish, pinky, shimmery pale shade. Not my favorite color, but also like it was pretty. So if I got this again somehow by me not purchasing it, I wouldn't be mad. But $21 for lip gloss that only has 4.45 mils just doesn't seem that worth it for me. Now, the only other makeup related item I have that I used up are these Real Technique sponges. The sponge duo costs $11.99, which is basically the price of buying two separately, minus a few cents maybe, but I'm calling these done because I looked back and I realized I bought them last year in September. So they're just a little bit old, They definitely have lasted a long time. They're just getting stained and gross, and I'm ready to say goodbye. They're getting old. This one's starting to get like kind of bigger texture. They still work, it's just the staining and just I can't really clean them that well anymore. And I just want to be done. This year is the last year I use sponges, at least that's what I want it to be. I'm fine with using brushes. They're so much better for the environment and for my money, because I don't want to constantly be repurchasing sponges that I can't keep forever because this happens, or they tear or whatever. So yeah, I'm using brushes, I get to wash them, and they're holding up fine. And I honestly kind of like the brushes better because it's a little bit more coverage. Considering I don't wear foundation, I just use it as concealer. I do like to have more coverage because to cover up the fact that I need more sleep. But I'm a college student, what do you expect? So yeah, if you are looking for affordable sponges, these are decent. There are a lot of sponges on the market now. I'm sure there are ones that are cheaper that are just as good, but yeah, these are a viable option. I don't have any complaints, so yeah. Now moving on to skincare, because I told you there's not much going on this month. I have this Trader Joe's Nourish Oil-Free Antioxidant Facial Moisturizer. This retails for $5.99 if you go in the store to Trader Joe's, and I quite like this. I have quite sensitive skin, especially to moisturizers. I find that face washes, they don't bother me. It's moisturizers and certain face masks, specifically like acne targeting ones that just freak out my skin, get really red. I've tried moisturizers in the past that stung my skin. And the reason I'm staying with this one is because it didn't sting. So I'm just like, oh, you don't hurt me? I'm clinging to you for my dear life. So I wouldn't say this is the best moisturizer in the world because honestly, I haven't tried that many. I didn't start using moisturizer until a couple of years ago because I didn't know anything about skincare most of my life. But I would say I have normal, sometimes drier. I have acne prone skin recently, which kind of sucks. I don't know if it's because of hormones changing or stress or 2020, but my skin's still dry, but also I get acne. Things are great, but I find this is fine. I would like to try, they have like a more enriching, nourishing one or whatever. I would like to try that, or maybe have like the oil-free one and then the more moisturizing one, depending on what my skin needs. I did like this, especially because it's very inexpensive and it doesn't hurt me, so I really, really appreciate that. Thank you, Trader Joe's, for being my boy. Moving on to body care. We just got like one item in each thing, apparently, and that is the Shea Moisture African Black Soap Soothing Body Lotion. This retails for $3.99, at least, I got it for $3.99 because it was on sale. I have no idea how much it originally cost. If you're wondering why it looks like this, it's because the product was so thick that it wouldn't settle at the bottom when I flipped it over, so I just cut it open to access a considerable amount of product because it stopped pumping like right here. I used one of these up like a month or two ago and I had the same issue. I don't know what's wrong with the pump and why it stops working around here, but yeah, it was a good lotion. I didn't have anything against it. I just used it really quickly. I wish they made like 100-ounce bottles of lotion. Do they do that? Because I think I need that. The amount of lotion I go through, my skin's dry. Arizona weather, it's just dry air. There's not a ton of humidity here, which I don't mind because whenever I'm in humidity, I feel like I can't breathe, but that's probably because I'm so used to just like no humidity. And another body care item is this Nature's Gate Herbal Blend Deodorant. It is aluminum free, and it was in the scent chamomile and lemon verbena. I tried using it and then it fell out while I tried using it. And I figured that's a sign that it's done, because if it won't stay in for me to, you know, apply it, then what's the point? It was really hard for me to figure out what price this was. I found it, I think, on Walmart's website for $5.06. However, everywhere I found it, it wasn't actually being sold. It was just like sold out, or like I looked at their website and you couldn't even find how to buy it. So I don't know if this brand still exists or if they still make these. I think I got this at a Burlington like a year or two ago. Honestly, I'm trying to get into, you know, more natural aluminum-free deodorants. Don't get this one. It smells nice, but I find it did nothing for like odor control or anything really. I just didn't think it was that good, and I'm really glad that I don't have this anymore because I smell better. Wow. I thought I was like, am I just getting stinkier this year? What's with 2020? And then I was like, nope, it's this stupid guy. No. Now moving on to hair products, I have this Hask Coconut Water Weightless Volume Shampoo, and this retails for $5.99. I thought it was a nice shampoo, especially because I have fine hair, so I definitely prefer volumizing. I did not finish the conditioner, especially when my hair is shorter than this. I just don't use a ton of conditioner, and my hair gets oily really quickly. Oh my gosh, I forgot to put in dry shampoo. If my hair looks greasy, it's because I forgot to put in dry shampoo. Anyways, I honestly, shampoos are shampoos to me. If they work less than I notice, but I have never found one that I'm like, wow, amazing, fantastic. This one worked for me. I liked it. I liked the scent. I like coconut essence. I don't mind that. I don't like a lot of scents, but coconut I don't mind. I like food scents. I just like food, actually. I didn't mind this, but I have like giant jugs of shampoo, so I definitely don't need to repurchase it anytime soon, but I would consider it. So that means I finished up a total of 7 items in the past month, including 2 sponges, so I guess maybe just 5 if you don't include those. The total amount of all those being used up in monetary value is $53.02. So I feel like that's pretty decent. For most people, they'd be like, bro, that's nothing. Considering I only purchased like drugstore pricing things, that's pretty normal for me. Some months less than that. So yeah, I'm not mad. I'm pretty sure half that was just a lip gloss. Now for my purchases this month. As I mentioned earlier, I am on a makeup specific no buy, but I can replace items, and that is something I did do. I think yesterday I bought it online because I noticed my concealer is running low. I took out the stopper. I might have another week, maybe 2, before the product runs out. However, I would like to, you know, have concealer in case it runs out sooner than that, so I thought I'd buy it now. I don't have them. They are currently being shipped to me, hopefully. I made a purchase on e.l.f.'s website to get 2 of their hydrating camo concealers, and the one I currently own is their lightest shade. I think it's Fair Rose. I got Fair Neutral this time because I think it's just slightly too cool toned and pale for me. It like works, I can make it work, but I want to try the neutral. I hope that's like my perfect shade because the other one was just a little bit off. I am leaning cool tone, but I'm definitely not as cool as it could be. So hopefully that is good because I bought 2 of them, and I also bought the acne spotting treatment or whatever because I'm almost halfway through the one I'm currently owning, and you get free shipping if you get to $15. Since each of the concealers cost $6, I was like, I can just add this $3 item on, and boom, free shipping, and I will get use out of all those items eventually. So I'm not mad at that. I know I'm on a no buy, but like, a girl's gonna have concealer, especially if I don't even own foundation. I need something. I need some way to cover up the fact that I need more sleep, and also I have genetically darker under eyes. So that means I spent a total of $15 this month. Not too shabby if I say so myself. That means my total monthly money mark for this month is negative $38.02. So that means I used up way more money-wise than what I bought, which is my goal, and I'm very happy with that because last month that was not the case. Yeah, that is everything. I hope that you enjoyed. Let me know if there's any products you used up recently that you're really proud that you used up, or if you're also on a no-buy, or, you know, anything. You can talk to me about whatever. It doesn't have to be on my makeup. Please talk to me. I'm lonely. Just kidding, or am I? But thank you so much for watching. I hope that you had an amazing day. Bye. Did I say had? Had? I hope that you have an amazing day. I don't know, I'm just acting weird today.